This video discusses the biblical story of Zacchaeus from Luke 19 verses 1 to 10, emphasizing themes of seeking Jesus, surrendering to Him, and experiencing personal breakthroughs through faith and repentance. Several lessons can be derived from Zacchaeus' encounter with Jesus. 1. Seeking Jesus. Zacchaeus was determined to see Jesus despite obstacles, Luke 19 verses 1 to 4. It is important to remove obstacles that prevent us from seeking Jesus. If pride is in our way, we must humble ourselves to seek Jesus wholeheartedly, Jeremiah 29 verse 13. Number 2. Obeying Jesus. Jesus called Zacchaeus by name and invited himself to Zacchaeus' home, Luke 19 verses 5 to 7. Zacchaeus responded eagerly and gladly to Jesus' call. He did not let others' opinions hinder his relationship with Jesus. Number 3. Surrendering to Jesus. Zacchaeus repented and committed himself to restitution, Luke 19 verses 8 to 10. This is the evidence of a changed heart through actions. In the end, Jesus affirmed Zacchaeus' new identity and salvation. The story of Zacchaeus is about experiencing breakthrough. How Zacchaeus' encounter with Jesus led to a significant transformation in his life. It is important for Christians to understand the concept of breakthrough in impossible situations, relying on God rather than personal strength. We can read more about this in 2 Samuel 5 verses 19 to 20. Let us encourage other believers to seek and experience their own breakthroughs through faith in Jesus. There is transformative power in any encounter with Jesus. So let us seek Him, obey Him, and see the profound changes that come from surrendering to His will. In Zacchaeus' story, he has to overcome his small stature as an obstacle, so he climbed the sycamore tree. He did not let the obstacle stop him. Climbing a tree was considered shameful in his culture, yet Zacchaeus humbled himself and did it anyway. Despite being a wealthy and prominent figure, Zacchaeus did not let his status or fear of public opinion prevent him from seeking Jesus. He took action. Seeking Jesus requires intentional effort and action. He was not content with his life despite his wealth. He sought Jesus because he recognized that something was missing and desired a deeper, transformative encounter. Overall, seeking Jesus in Zacchaeus' story means prioritizing the pursuit of Jesus above all else, removing any obstacles, humbling oneself, and taking intentional steps to encounter Him. When Jesus called Zacchaeus to come down from the tree, Zacchaeus hurried and came down immediately, Luke 19 verses 5 to 6. He did not hesitate or delay but responded promptly. And Zacchaeus received Jesus gladly into his home, Luke 19 verse 6. His response was filled with joy and eagerness to welcome Jesus. Finally, Zacchaeus demonstrated genuine repentance by committing to give half of his possessions to the poor and to repay 4 times the amount he had defrauded from anyone, Luke 19 verse 8. Zacchaeus addressed Jesus as Lord, indicating his recognition of Jesus' authority and his willingness to submit to Him, Luke 19 verse 8. In the end, Jesus declared that salvation had come to Zacchaeus' house and recognizing him as a son of Abraham, Luke 19 verses 9 to 10. Salvation is initiated by Jesus, who seeks out and calls individuals to Himself. Let our response be immediate and joyful, like Zacchaeus. Repentance and restitution should follow. True repentance is a critical component of salvation, involving a change of heart and actions. May we all be transformed by this story about Zacchaeus. Salvation is a gift from God, resulting in a new spiritual identity and inclusion in God's family.